On 12 August 2021, Zambia held its general elections, which ushered into office 7th Republican President Hakainde Hichilema of the United Party for National Development (UPND). In the run-up to the elections, President Hichilema of the then opposition UPND made various campaign promises to the people of Zambia. Among the promises was to improve the living standards of the people, eradicate corruption in the governance system, and fight poverty in the country. The party also campaigned on the premise of providing free education and creating jobs for Zambians. These and many other promises captured the hearts of Zambians who decided to usher President Hichilema and the UPND into office. The month of August is therefore significant and memorable for the UPND. And August 2023 marks 2 years since the party under the leadership of President Hichilema was ushered into office. In the 2 years of being in office, the UPND has already recorded positive developments which are visible for every Zambian across the country to point at. Northern Province has not been left out as it has recorded major developments in almost all of its 12 districts. Kasama District, the provincial capital, has seen the upgrading of its airport, whose works had stalled for over 9 years. The works for upgrading of the runway at the airport started when President Hichilema came to the province to grace the Ukusefya Pangwena traditional ceremony for the Bemba people in August 2022. It was when he landed at the airport and while addressing people who came to receive him that the president directed that works on Kasama Airport be completed by December 2022.
As you have seen, the runway is done, the apron is done, the marking is done. The terminus is also renovated, it's repainted, it's looking superb. So it's really of international standard. So ZNS was given to remove the debris and the embankment, to which they've done a tremendous work. And they're also given to fence the airport. They've done quite an excellent work. Anui construction, they've done where you're standing, and we are done.
The Northern Province Administration gives details on this development, which borders on unlocking the potential in Northern Province.
It is going to help Northern Province and the people of Northern Province cut tremendously on traveling time. From here to Osaka, due to bad roads, we are taking not less than 12-14 hours. But imagine if you're on the aircraft, 1.5 hours to 2 hours you're in Osaka. It will cut on time. It may also increase the tourism visitations to the province. In any case, you are aware that Northern Province will house a lot of tourist sites, probably more than any other province in the country. But I think what has lacked is the marketing aspect of it. It's the marketing aspect of it. That's why as provincial administration, we are very happy with the coming of the completion of this new airport.
Many high-profile government officials have in the last few months visited the airport to appreciate works on the runway.
As you might be aware, from 2014, Northern Province has been grounded. We are unable to receive any planes coming into the province. And it has been a very, very sad story. This project, which was initially supposed to be done within a year, has now taken, I think we are now in 2023, from 2014 we are talking about 9 years, which is a pity. But thanks to the President of the Republic of Zambia, Mr. Hakainde Hichilema, for identifying this project as one of the key areas where we are going to spur our development in the province. I think he has shown to all of us that he is different from others.
You can see now that ZNS has the capacity to do the work that we didn't think they would be able to do. So congratulations to ZNS,
Definitely.
and we'll certainly be giving you more work now that we've seen what you are capable of doing.
The Mwinelu Bemba, Paramount Chief Chitimukulu, also appreciates the works and describes the project as a landmark development in the province.
You know, we had a problem with the airport. This airport came during the Second World War. That's when it was established, because the Germans were in Tanzania, so they had to open the airport, the British had the airport. So we have never had any problems and so forth. And it was, for many years we have been discussing about it, but fortunately, when the president came for Kusejabu, I raised the issue. The response was so quick. The president responded very, very quickly. In fact, just about 2 weeks when he went, then things began to move. But we are here appreciating the president and the first advancement by the ruling party. We are very, very appreciative to see that at least this thing which has been holding us has gone. That's the first, I think, the first big investment by the Upnd government in Northern Province of this airport.
It is therefore expected that the completion of the airport would open up opportunities for the province, including in the area of transport, tourism and investment. And in the 2 years of being in power, government has increased and enhanced the Constituency Development Fund (CDF), which has become its flagship program. Government has increased the CDF allocation from 1.6 million kwacha to 28.3 million kwacha in just 2 years. The increased CDF has opened various opportunities for development and empowerment for everyone, especially the women and the youths. The fund has also helped to improve infrastructure in health, education, and is also connecting people through the construction and repair of various buildings. Northern Province has received its fair share of projects, and Provincial Permanent Secretary has launched some of the CDF projects in Kasama district.
You are also witnesses that a couple of weeks, almost every week, I've been going out to hand over some of the projects that have been implemented by the CDF. Projects like bridges, crossing points, in a lot of areas where previously it was very difficult for people to cross. Clinics, and above all, classroom provision.
The local authority in Kasama also witnessed the handover of the projects.
We've been working round the clock with my team under engineering as well as planning to ensure that quality works are done upon all the contractors in our district who are working on the projects. I must indicate we are following the 3 key priorities the President has indicated to ensure that it's at the right quality, right price, and delivered on the right time.
Henry Kapata Primary School in Kasama is one of the beneficiaries of the CDF, where a 1x2 classroom block has been constructed. Pupils at the school are happy with this development.
We are humbled for this gesture of receiving a classroom block from the government, which we believe shall create conducive environment for teaching and learning in our school. The desire of our President of the Republic of Zambia, Ms. Hakainde Hichilema, is to see no people sitting on the floor before the end of this year. Hence, we humbly appeal to you to assist us with more gestures that will cater for the entire school population.
Kasama Girls Secondary School has also benefited from CDF through the construction of an ablution block. The school was grappling with inadequate ablution blocks due to increased pupil enrollment. The project was officially commissioned by Kasama District Commissioner.
This is what CDF can do. This is what the new Dawn government is doing to make sure that we put everything in place. We want you to be happy to learn in a conducive environment, okay? This project that we are commissioning today is under the CDF, the Constituency Development Fund. The cost of this ablution block is 542,000.
The school management and the pupils are happy with this gesture.
I'd like to thank the government Republic of Zambia through CDF for constructing a new ablution block for us. The effort the government has put in place ensuring that every child in Zambia has access to education has led to an increase in number of learners in school, creating a shortage of furniture and infrastructure, such as insufficient bed space in the dormitories, books, racks and chairs in the classroom. The consideration in providing us with new infrastructure is highly appreciated.
Kasama Girls has benefited from CDF. Behind me here is an ablution block meant for the girl child in this school. It is a testimony that the new Don government, under His Excellency Upnd Hichilema, President, is working. And this project will ease the challenges of the girl child in this school. And it will also make us teachers find it easy to teach a girl child that is well cared for by this government. I just wish to promise government that we are going to put this facility to very good use. We'll try all that we can to prolong its services to us.
The CDF allocation also saw the introduction of the boarding secondary school bursaries and the skills development. And some students at Lukasha Trades Training Institute, who are beneficiaries of the CDF skills development bursaries, have praised government for introducing this component, which is helping them to acquire survival skills.
We are grateful, Daddy, for this empowerment you granted unto us. It's not that we are just here for the sake of coming here, but we are here to equip a skill. This skill won't just help us have a job, but it will help us do whatsoever that we can do on our own.
Twatotera sana kuri bakateka and tuletotera namakansozi kulingana nefyo batusala nefyo batusunga. Icho tulefwaya sana ifo futi batutungirire nga twapwisha ya makosezo tulechita tulefo okuchita cooperate tukabe pamwe bayikatana and nga twapasa tulefo abakatufwaireko amatuzi fye ayako bati tukalebo mfya mu field.
First of all, I have to thank His Excellency Mr. Upnd Hichilema for giving me an opportunity to become a student here at Lukasha, to train a skill which will help me in my future. And this thing it is my privilege for me to have this. So many like people outside, they haven't this opportunity or privilege to come here to Lukasha.
Residents in the various wards in Kasama are grateful to government for spearheading developments through CDF.
Kyalengera kuti tuambe okukula ekintu twaisasanga okuti okufuma pano okuya ku kirubulo kwali ekipatala ekikalama pali 15 kilometers so nomba kusenda omulwere pamajinga omutwala ku kirubula twalirepa ekyalengera tukwata initiative yakuti natukule panchende twipifyeko pakuti kyatwafako ero twatotera.
The mayor of Kasama also outlines the major impact of the CDF in the district.
From the time that it was increased, at least we've had seen a lot of projects from various wards. And these projects, the way we've been actually handling it is projects that come from the people of respective wards through the WDCs. There are a lot of zones in each ward, and once they sit down, they have their meetings, then they put priority as according to the way they want them done. And once that is done, then they bring to the local authority, and then the CDFC sits and then approve those projects. And we've since seen a number of projects.
The mayor further gives the utilization of the disaster component of the constituency development funds.
In Kasama district, there are a lot of disaster-related incidences that have happened in a lot of wards. We had Munkonge School blown off, that is in Lusenga Ward. We had Mubanga Chipoya School roof blown off, that is in Mulila and Solo. We also had Kasakula School blown off, and so many others. We also had, I think, an emergency at our biggest market here in Kasama, which is Chambeshi Market. The toilets just got blocked. We also had the same scenario at our bus station. And under disaster, this is where we tap into with emergencies of that kind. And we've since rehabilitated and roofed Mubanga Chipoya School, even Munkonge School, we've done that. Even the Chambeshi Market ablution block, we've also worked on it, and at the moment it's even operational.
Other districts in the province have also witnessed massive developments through CDF. The district administrations and local authorities in Imbala, Mpolungu and Insama explained some of the developments their districts have recorded in the last 2 years of UPNDs being in power.
New Dawn government has actually done a lot of projects. It has done a lot of projects. The CDF, the increment in the CDF, it has actually come with a lot of difference in our district. There are a lot of visible things that everyone is able to see in the district that has been built through the CDF. It's not only the community projects alone. CDF, I think we're all aware that it comes with the empowerment component, where it has empowered a lot of youths, a lot of women, and people living with the disabilities.
Chitatulera ndakwena amasukuzi ayenge yaliyamba okukulwa ifipatala efingi fyaliyamba okukulwa amayanda yabakafundisha yaliyamba okukulwa amayanda ya makliniki yaliyamba okukulwa. So iki kintu nakisaleeta obukankala n'obuyantanshi munchende iyesu ine. So kunonga district abantu baleetotera sana ba president okutira iki kintu kirekabira okutira bakishanapo pakutira obuyantanshi bwamoneka bwino.
The increased CDF allocation started the much talked about devolution process, where resources were to be channeled to the grassroots. This paved way for the implementation of the decentralization policy, which was officially launched by President Hichilema.
Today, the local people, they've got powers to decide on government money, how to expend it. They are able to decide which project they would want to take place in their own locality. That bureaucracy of making applications, maybe to the DC or to the whatever government institution, and then that government institution writes to Lusaka, it takes forever. The current government has simplified things, that any locality, any community are able to decide what they want. In any case, the decision making that was being made from Lusaka today is being made locally.
In the area of education, the New Dawn administration introduced the free education policy, which has seen schools provide free education from primary to secondary. This was also coupled with the employment of over 30,000 teachers. This development has seen government address the teacher-pupil ratio.
We have also seen the massive recruitment of teachers, which was there last year. And we are very much aware that for Northern Province, we were given a total number of 3,770 teachers, representing 12.4% of the total recruitment of teachers, something that has never happened in this part of our country. And with the massive recruitment of teachers in our province that went to various districts, it reduced the pupil-teacher ratio Of course, before this recruitment, you may wish to note that our teacher-pupil ratio was at 61:1. But after this recruitment, the last year's recruitment of teachers, which was done in 2022, our teacher-pupil ratio came down to 48:1.
The Provincial Education Office also explained other successes that government has scored in the 2 years it has been in office.
In the education sector, we have achieved a number of strides, and some of the achievements, big achievements that have been recorded in 2022 and 2023 under the new Dawn administration are as follows. First and foremost, we want to talk about the free education policy, which the new Dawn government has actualized or implemented from the time of its advent. The free education policy here in Northern Province has seen a good number of learners that have come back to school. And for your own information, you may wish to note that in 2022, here in Northern Province alone, at all levels, we recorded a total number of 48,056 learners that were able to come back to school as a result of free education policy.
The health sector also benefited through the recruitment of over 11,000 health personnel. This massive recruitment in the health and education sectors has helped to address the challenges of unemployment that many Zambians, especially the youths, face. This has therefore helped to realize of its promises of job creation. And in its quest to fight poverty among vulnerable people in rural areas, government has continued implementing various social protection programs, such as the Social Cash Transfer Program, which are an essential safety net for the poor. And in the 2 years it has been in power, government has not only increased the bi-monthly transfers, but also increased the number of beneficiary households on the program. The Provincial Social Welfare Office highlights the performance of the department with regards to the program.
The Northern Province, from 2021, we talk of social cash transfer. We had a total case load of 69,711, and to date, we have increased that case load to 123,854. So you have seen that a lot of vulnerable households have been brought on board, and we have seen how this program is impacting positively in the lives of the vulnerable groups. And we have seen that from 2021, they used to get 300 kwacha, those households without a persons with disability. But from 2021, when this new government came on board, they increased the amount from 300 to 400 kwacha for households without a person with disability. And those households with a person with disability, also the amount was increased from 600 to 800.
The department is already planning to expand the program by adding more numbers, and the province has already hit the ground running and is enumerating additional households to be on the social cash transfer program.
And this year, from the 123,854 currently benefiting now, government is adding 34,272. Currently, officers are in the field to add more people in social cash transfer. So we expect by the end of the year, 2022, we expect to have a total case load of 158,126. So you can see that we are capturing more people on the program, and the idea is to attack poverty, to reduce extreme poverty and vulnerability in Northern Province.
Other than the social cash transfer program, the department is also implementing the Keeping Girls in School program, where it is assisting girls from social cash transfer communities with grants to meet their school requisites.
We're also implementing Keeping Girls in School, where we are assisting girls with a grant to help these young girls to meet basic necessities and also school requisites. So when you look at 2021, where we are coming from, we had a total of 377,000 girls who were benefiting, because these girls come from social cash transfer households. So when you look at from 2021, we moved from 3,778 to 11,316. So each girl received 600 kwacha, which helps this girl to meet the basic needs and other school requisites. And from this program, we have seen the number of early marriages and school dropouts reducing.
In the area of governance, government has strengthened the fight against corruption, enhanced the rule of law, and fought cadreism.
The major thing that I would want to appreciate the president for is actually the peace and the unity that he has introduced to, that he has reintroduced to this country. Because it is so peaceful now that everyone is very free as a citizen to move and do whatever that they want to do in their country.
Another major milestone scored by the government in the 2 years it has been in office is in the area of pension reforms, which have seen the introduction of partial withdrawal funds.
Today, this government has made a provision that you can go and draw some of your monies. You use them while you are still energetic. What a plus. What a plus. What a plus. And you find that people, even much younger people than me, will be able to walk there and draw some money. I saw somebody who has started building a house. It is a rental level. And he tells me, I may not finish it using this money, but plus what I'm getting on monthly basis, I'll be able to finish my own house.
And the Upnd in the province has added its voice in highlighting the many achievements scored by the party since it assumed office in 2021.
During the president's inauguration, the first thing he did was to announce that he doesn't want violence, he doesn't want cataclysm in markets and the bus stations. That was achieved, and still people can still see that it has been achieved. There is no violence, no cataclysm. Markets, people are trading free. Bus stations, people are just voting their buses freely, unlike the way it used to be in the past.
Indeed, there are a number of successes that the country under the leadership of President Hichilema has scored in the last 2 years. And just recently, Zambia achieved the landmark of negotiating for a debt restructuring. It is therefore incumbent on everyone to support the government of the day so that it can deliver the much-needed development for the benefit of the entire nation.